Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Pauline Fu. In this video, I will demonstrate Excel Module 3. So in Module 3, we will perform calculations with formulas and functions. So specifically, we are going to learn how to translate equation into function and how to do calculation with the date and times, use data and formulas with autofill. Okay, calculate statistics. And then we also learn how to use quick analysis toolbar, use absolute and relative cell reference, logical functions, lookup table, and finally Gauss-Seek. Okay, so we are going to do our majority of those techniques through our project. So you can download the file. This is the start file. And then there is an instruction file, okay, from course website. After you download, so in getting started sections, save the file as, I will just save in downloads folder. You can choose your folder. So instead of _1, it is _2. And make sure your name is in cell B6 of the documentation sheet. So if you look on the bottom, you have the sheet name. So this is documentation sheet, okay? All right, so let's dive in to the project steps. Step 1, you are asked to go to sales projection worksheet. So quick sales projection. Okay. And use value in cell B6C6, B6C6, select B6C6. Put your mouse on bottom right corner until you see fill handle. Click and drag to the right until column H. So that is step 1. Step 2. Click and select cell A7 to A8. Put your mouse on bottom right corner until you see fill handle. Drag it down until cell A11. Okay. Step 3, autofill. So quick cell B7 to H, maybe H. We need that format. So click the fill handle, drag down, and then from the more options, select formatting only. We just need the format. Okay. So that is step 3. Step 4, in cell B8, we want to create a sales projection. Okay, so the sale for 2022 is 5% more than in 2021. So how do we realize that? So you click equal, and then click B5, B6 times B7 plus B7. That is 5% more in year 2022 comparing to year 2021. Okay, and then you need to modify this formula so that row 6 is fixed. Okay, so put the $sign before 6. The reason is all the percentage located in row 6. Okay, so make sure your formula is $6 times B7 plus B7. Okay, so after that, you copy down the formula and then copy to the right of the formula. You get automatic calculation for other years with different percentage increase. Okay, so that is step 4. Step 5, switch to cost estimate. In cell A9, create a formula, use the average to calculate the average of the values in cell A5, A7. A5, A7. So, equal average. Select A5 to A7, enter. Okay, so you get this average, and copy your formula to cell D9. Okay. So just copy and paste. When we paste, we need to pick functions as well. Okay, so select functions. Okay, so that if you click this, it is the average of D5 to D7. Okay. So that is step 5. Step 6, in cell A10, create a formula, calculate the maximum from cell A5 to A7, then copy the formula to D10. So equal max A5, A7, closing bracket, then right click your mouse, copy, and go to cell D10, paste formula. Paste formula. Okay, so that is step 6. Step 7, calculate minimum value. So click cell A11, type in equal MIN, A5, A7, closing bracket, right click your mouse on cell A11, right click your mouse, copy, and then click cell D11, paste formula. Okay. So that is step 7. Step 8. In cell B13, use VLOOKUP function to look up the value in cell A11, in the range A5, B7. So A5, B7. And return the value in column 2. Specify the exact match, and then copy the formula to cell E13. Okay. All right, so let's do the VLOOKUP. Quick cell B13 equal VLOOKUP. Lookup value, it is A11. So quick A11, okay, comma. And the table array is A5, B7. So A5, to B7. A5 to B7. Okay, when you do table array, you need to use absolute cell reference. So you need to say $A, $S, $B, $7. Okay, and column 2, return the value in column 2. Okay. That's it. And then column 2. Okay, so based on the value we looked up in A11, we pick vendor 2. And then step 8, copy the formula to cell E13. So copy E13, paste, paste formula. So paste formula didn't work. That's because we need to take off this absolute value here. Okay, so it should be let me reselect the range table array. So table is from A5 to B7. This is the table. Okay, and then I will copy and paste so that the table becomes this table when I copy and paste. Okay, so copy and then paste formula. We say D11, then D5, E7, D5, E7. D11. So I should get shape 3 here. Let me see what's wrong. Maybe paste formula and number format. No. Formula. VLOOKUP. Specify an exact match. Copy the formula to E13. So this is VLOOKUP. I look up in A11. When I copy, I'll look up in D11. VLOOKUP. So let's do this VLOOKUP. So look up this value and take a look at of this table, return column 2. This time it does not work. Return column 2, VLOOKUP. Maybe if I type in false, exact match. Yeah, I need to type in false, means exact match. Okay, so that is step 8. Step 9, switch to profit projections. Profit projections in cell H5. In cell H5, type in today's date, so equal today, opening closing bracket, hit enter. Step 10, in cell H7, type in how many days between those two dates, so equal net work days. Start date is 2021, this cell. End date is here, ignore holiday, 69 days. Step 11, use the value in range B12, C12. B12, C12, extend to D12, H12, so select B12, C12, put your mouse pointer on bottom right corner, click and drag to H12. Step 12, Step 12, use the value in A13, A14 and drag it down. So select A13, A14, put your mouse on bottom right corner, click and drag down. Okay. Step 13, in cell B13, create a formula using an absolute reference that subtract the sum of the value B5, B7, okay, from B6. So if you look at the meaning of B5 is manufacture cost, B7 shipping cost, you are to add B5 with B7 so that you have total cost, okay? And B6 is the sales price, so B6 minus the total cost, okay, is your profit. And then that is for 1 unit. After that, you multiply how many units? B8. So that is your task in cell B13. Okay, so equal total cost is B5 plus B7. That is the cost. And then you have to use B6, the cell, no, I will redo it. So equal B6 minus B5 plus B5 plus B7, okay, so sales minus cost, and then the result, put bracket, the result, multiply how many units? B8, okay, B8. So we are asked to use absolute reference, okay. So after I press enter, I need to modify this formula. All these values will become absolute cell reference. So $B, $6, $B, $5, $B, $7, $B, $7. Okay. Finally, $B, $8. Okay, so absolute cell reference. And then copy the formula to C13 to H13. Okay. And next, step 14, in cell B14, create a formula that add 1 to B12. B12 is percentage, so 1 plus B12, 1 plus B12, then multiply the result by B13. In this formula, use a mixed reference, so for cell B12, okay, so that row 12 is fixed. So add $sign before 12 because all the percentage, 10%, 15% is in row 12. This row is fixed. Okay, so I did that. Oops. Plus B14. Let me see. B14, 1 plus B12 times B41 plus, I need to redo it because, so equal 1 plus B12, so 12, I need absolute, so So that is $12, and then times B13. No, times B13. Okay, so I got this number. This is the formula. Okay. So after that, you copy down the formula. You get different years, then you copy to the right, you get different percentage. Okay, so step 15, delete row 19. Row 19. Select row 19, right click your mouse, delete. Okay. All right, that's it for Excel project 3. Basically, you perform some calculations. Okay. Thanks for watching.